Are you nervous?
Yeah, what is this type of shit?
Welcome back to my channel, guys. Welcome. If you're new here, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe and join the army. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome. And yeah, we have Sel here in another video. And this is, as you can tell by the title, we're doing Truth or Drink. We got Patron and we got wine, but we're gonna take shots. If we don't answer the question, we're gonna take shots, like an actual shot. And then we got some Sour Patches, my favorite.
This was on your last video. It reminds me of the Sour Patches.
Yeah.
But
You watched it?
Yeah, it's in there. It's in the Sour Patches get brought out.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna do like 8 to 10 questions each. And we have like hella questions from Google, and they like some really interesting questions. Yeah. And we just gonna pick the wrong, and we're gonna ask each other something.
This is a little intense, you guys.
Yeah.
I don't know if I was prepared for this, so I might be getting loaded. I might be fucked up by the end of the video because this shit is a little freaked out. Answer questions. I gotta answer for everything though. By the way, if I do take a shot, it's probably I just felt best that it wasn't to give the answer, but I really don't have a problem.
That's the point of the game. So you gotta ask me questions that you think that I would want to answer.
That's the point of the game.
Yeah. To
ask the worst question I can ask.
And if I don't want to answer the question, because that's like putting me on edge. Like,
that's crazy. You gonna be asking me the worst questions you gotta ask me?
Yeah. Okay. The first question is, who is your favorite family member? Remember, the people are watching.
My favorite are watching. Definitely my mom. I'm not gonna even take another breath before I give that answer. My daughter is definitely my child. I love my child to death, but I love my mom, you know what I'm saying? My mom is at a, she gets a lot of credit. She done so much for me. I think when my daughter gets older.
I thought you were gonna say your daughter.
My daughter is though. My daughter is my favorite person. I just, at the end of the day, my daughter is someone I'm raising, you know what I'm saying? I'm her favorite person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what my goal is, to make sure that I'm her favorite person. Yeah. Just like my mom's goal was to make sure that.
You gotta pick one.
I gotta pick one? My daughter.
Okay.
They don't have to pay us anyway. Sour Punch?
No, facts. I be doing the same thing. Like every time I have something in my vlogs and my videos, I'm like,
they need to pay us in a minute. We gotta get this shit standing up. Like
I say the same thing. Have you ever passed gas in public and blame somebody else for it?
That's a funny one though. I definitely passed gas and didn't necessarily blame them, but I definitely acted like it wasn't me. I was like, who the fuck did that? Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't point no fingers. Like, damn, bro. Like, I know I did that. I think I did that as joking. Like, on some joking shit. Like, on some joking, like, damn.
I remember doing it.
Like on some joking shit. I definitely But when it's serious, I'm looking around like it wasn't me, but I'm still blaming them niggas. Have you ever kissed anyone in this room?
No, I haven't.
So just so they know.
That's interesting.
Yeah, they probably wanted to know if we like, man, they probably, she never been here before. This is her first time.
No, this is my second time.
Oh, she been here twice. But I still.
Yeah, this is my second time here. And why you ask that?
Just so they can be closure. They probably want to know. They probably be thinking that, what the hell? Or they just, this ain't no, this is the real, organic, raw, uncut video y'all getting. Ain't nobody faking it.
It's about to get a little spicy. It's about to get spicy.
I don't know what I mean by that. Can I ask you a question about the question?
Ask me anything.
What sex act are you best at? Or I can ask the same question, what sex act are you bad at?
Sex act.
What you can't do good. You know what you can't do. Stop thinking about it. I'm pretty good all the way around.
Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty good. Wait, what am I not good at? I feel like I'm pretty good with the things that I have tried. I don't really know like certain stuff that I haven't tried that I can't say that I'm good at because I haven't tried.
So she's good all the way around.
I'm good all the way around.
That can be an answer.
Alright, I'm finna make you drink.
Make me drink.
What's your number? What is your phone number? Tell everybody your phone number right now on camera.
That is definitely gonna make me drink. I got a text-free number. Matter of fact, I might just leave y'all.
No. What is your
it's
phone
my number? It's mine. I just downloaded the app. Text
you gotta
free.
take a shot. You said you weren't gonna tell them.
Alright, if you want me to, either way. Like I can give them a text free. Or no, she don't want y'all to have my number. I'm not for that. Yeah.
Take your shot.
Shots. Because you guys can't have my number.
I just made him drink. He just took the first shot. Ooh.
Well, I was gonna give y'all the number. But she don't want y'all to have it. And that's okay with me. You guys don't have to have the number if that's, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. Okay, this is what it was. If you could ever cheat and no one would ever know or find out what you do.
No.
Don't fucking lie.
I will.
Alright. Just tell the truth. I just need to know that for myself.
Nah, I don't.
That question wasn't for y'all. It wasn't for her to drink or nothing.
I never cheated on
I'm
you.
gonna see if she would cheat, and no one ever would know. I don't cheat. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like, if I feel like I
exactly.
gotta cheat, just tell her that
Right.
she's not the one. You know what I mean? It's not gonna work out. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna cheat on you and feel, because I feel bad. I'm such a good person. It'll eat me alive, and you would find out that I'm cheating anyway
Right.
because you would see it in my face.
Right,
I'd
you
come
gonna
home
see it,
in the
yeah.
house, and it would be something different.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, "What the fuck has changed, man?"
Right.
And I just, yeah, it's not me.
Your mom or your daughter are falling off of a cliff. You only can save one.
My daughter. And my mom would tell me to do that 100 times for sure too. Thank you, Mom.
I should have said somebody else.
Yeah, my mom would definitely.
I should have said another.
That's her person. My mom would have been like, "What? You said anybody else but your child?
Yeah.
Don't say me."
That was bad. That was a bad one.
That wasn't.
Then I'm gonna do it again.
Nope, you lost that one. It's my turn.
Oh.
My daughter, baby, I'm saving you, girl. Don't worry about it.
Damn.
Give me your password.
What is it?
I ain't gonna tell no people that. That was social media. Don't know your brain. I mean, shit, girl.
I gotta take a shot, and I ain't take a shot yet. Or move to
You're dangerous. He's like, you want me to ask my own questions. You don't even want me to go with the. You want me to ask my own questions?
I wanted to get a little serious.
You need them questions then. You want me to ask a question?
Yeah.
What was the worst thing that you ever done out of anger?
Oh,
Be real. What's the worst thing you ever did? You bust windows, you cut somebody, stabbed them, or you lied and blackmailed them. Anything that you could think of the worst thing you ever done.
I hit my ex.
With what?
Like he was driving, so he was behind the wheel, and I hit him 3 times. Like I said, boom, 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 like 3 times in the face, and we almost wrecked.
While he was driving, that is dangerous. That's a good question. You see why I asked that? Now I'm prepared. If we ever get into it while I'm driving, I'm already be ready. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I ask a question like this is gonna benefit me in the future. Because if you ever get her pissed off, you better make sure you don't piss her off while she in the passenger seat. Because she throwing blows.
Yeah, I was mad that day. Have you ever cried during sex?
Never. Never.
You never cried during sex.
I swear.
You never like felt like really emotional during like really emotional. To the
I'm
point?
a very like hands-on, like a pleaser type, but I've never, because I'm like a pleaser. I'll make somebody cry.
Oh, okay.
You ain't gonna make me cry though. That's one thing you're not gonna do.
Yeah, I don't think I hear too many like guys. That
Nah, I ain't about to cry. Have you ever had sex with 2 different people in 24 hours? I would expect that you had, but I'm not gonna say you had. I mean, there's women out here that I know they be wilding the fuck out. But hey, it's not okay. It's not a bad thing. It's nothing to judge. But you can drink though. Let's take a shot.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. You never know. Like you never know.
This is her first shot. She want to catch up to me.
Okay, what's the worst thing you ever done in a relationship? Well, I gotta drink my shot.
The worst thing I ever did was slap a bitch. I don't put hands on girls, but I had to slap a bitch before.
Why?
We're gonna get into detail. It wasn't my fault. I ain't gonna, we're not here to talk about this. Fucking raw and cut shit in there. You can't be playing.
Have you ever did a threesome? If so, who was the person? Who were the people? So you have to say yes or no and name the people. If you don't want to do that, then you gotta take the shots, but you have to say their names.
She really broke her questions down. She's out of control. We didn't plan for this to be written down. But I'm gonna take a shot only because no, dead ass. That's cool. I'm gonna take my shot. I never thought that she was gonna really have to get me to take a shot, like on a real question. But that is one that I have to take a shot on. I really still have nothing to say. I couldn't tell y'all nothing. But go ahead, let's go. My turn.
Yeah.
Have you ever had sex with a girl? And that means you touching, fingering her, or she's fingering you, touching her, kissing you. I mean, I'm pretty sure you kissed a girl. Kissing don't count. I'm pretty sure you kissed a girl. Girls are gay. That's no nigga ever kissed a nigga before and not and called gay for the rest of his life. You can't never do that. But girls can get away with shit like that and try to say they're not gay. But so I'm not gonna say kisses count. So you could have kissed a girl. That's not my question. Have you ever had sex with a girl, or you consider where they touched you, you touched them, or yeah?
I'm gonna say yes, I have, because I already did a story time on it.
That don't count then. I get that
Okay,
these questions over then. Yeah, because I did another one like that. You said they
I didn't know you
already
was gonna ask me that.
Alright, so what was the answer? Because
I did.
Okay, so she liked girls too.
I don't like girls. I like,
She did.
if I like a girl, like, you really gotta like.
Because what are you into, like, oh, for example, I missed a question. I'll ask you a question. Would you ever be open to like what they call it, a poly relationship? Where it's like 2 girls, 1 man or something like that, or whatever the case may be.
I think that it's interesting that people do that, because I think that it's just interesting. But me personally, I just know how I am, and I'm just like, nah.
Is it because that you don't necessarily care to have another girl around, or
I just went
what if
like,
it was 2 guys and you just had 2 niggas? I mean, all right, I don't know. Just trying to figure it out.
that's on some like
Oh shit.
oh shit. Like, I just want one thick
Yeah,
dick.
I'm
That's it. I just want one.
I'm just trying
You know what
to
I'm
figure it
saying?
out. Some people may be into it. I don't
No.
know.
But I do feel like a man. Don't judge me on this, y'all. Don't judge me on this. But I do feel like a man with 2 girlfriends is dope. Like, I feel like it's dope.
How do you think that a man would be able to uphold 2 girlfriends?
I seen this movie. What is this
do you
called? What is it called? It's Superstar.
What was it? Just tell me what you seen there.
Okay, so basically the dude, he had 2 girlfriends, and he handled it so well. Like, he made sure both of them was like good, and they was like good with each other. Like, I feel like this, like, if you can handle that, like, if you can do that, you can do anything. Like, if you can put 2 women in a room that you're fucking and dating and loving on in one room, and they like cooperate. You have?
Yeah. I mean, we can cut this later if you want to, but yeah. I have been, remember, like I told you, like I've been so upfront, honest and shit for so long, and I don't mislead women and this, that, and the other.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to the point where I've been so upfront, honest to the point where I got to be myself 100%. You know what I'm saying? And women that wants to choose to be in my space had that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So I never held anything back. Like I was open to what was going on and other women and what's going on in my life, to the point where if you heard about it and you accepted it and you chose to stay in that space with me, that you chose to be in it. Like, now I don't have to pretend or nothing. You okay with it. You decide to be still in my space. So it got to the point where I used to have like multiple women in my place. You know what I'm saying? That I dealt with, and they became friends. And
Well, I
they was
got
all
another
friends.
question for you.
No, I got answers for real. I was like on some play. I'm not a player, but like on some smooth shit, I was an honest person. But I have got to the point where I've had multiple women around. They became friends and shit like that. I stopped doing it. I'm not in that same space that I was back then, because I'm trying to like, I just got tired of being so accessible, like to people having access to me and being able to call me and do that. Nah, that's out. But I got so stuck in my own ways. You know what I'm saying? I was okay with it. And then the people that I was around was okay with it too, to the point where, like, because I was a good person. You know what I'm saying? I never lied. So it's imagine somebody that you really like.
That's what I'm saying, like,
you know what I'm saying, that kept it real, and you still want to be in his space because you like him and you genuinely care about him, but he's just not perfect, you know what I'm saying, but at the same time you still want to be around him, so you accept it.
But I still,
so we smoking on this one. This is behind.
But as I was saying like, I just like the idea of it. Like, if I was a guy, like, I would like probably want that.
And if I ain't gonna lie, I'm still, and honestly, I never tried it. I never had 2 girlfriends at a time. But I probably can be the one that be able to manage it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like I would be able
equally
to
give my energy, and I'm just so genuine and upfront and honest. I can balance the two.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I would be more focused on making sure y'all get along and that everything is work with y'all, and I wouldn't even care about myself to the point where it's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all will be together. I'm just the outsider trying to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all ever want to cut somebody out the fucking triangle, it'll be me. You cut me the fuck off. It ain't no between the two. Cause
but when it comes to like the sex part, like the communication and being honest and all that, that's cool. But when it comes to you having to please one of them versus you pleasing both of them at the same time, you can't, like, it's gonna be so hard for you to maintain it, because it's like the other girl gonna be like, she gonna be knowing y'all in the other room or having sex, and she's just, you know, knowing that.
Everybody have to have looser screws.
Yeah.
Everybody has to be a little, maybe a screw or two loose or missing to be able to really maintain it and be understand it. Like, I don't play that shit. Like, like literally. I wouldn't. Yeah, I would.
That's why I said, like, I wouldn't do it as a woman. I get it, but I wouldn't do it.
Just to respect yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't put yourself through that. And I understand that too. Because I'm a jealous type nigga. And of course, like she said, it'd be cool for a nigga to do it. Because like, it'd be cool for niggas to have two girls, whatever. But I would never be okay with her having another nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, what? Crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that's how it works. It's different. You know what I mean? Y'all got different things that y'all can do that we can't do. And it goes vice versa. But I'm not saying that that's something that that I'm into or open to, but at the same time, I'm single, you're single.
Yeah.
Who knows?
All right. Next question.
It's on me, right?
I'm doing it. All right. So, out of all your exes, who was the best in bed?
Damn. Don't do me like that. I gotta drink again. Because
they
might watch this shit. And I can't, you know what I'm saying?
Who was the best in bed?
They all like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna give y'all none of the tops. Like, ain't nobody. Oh, matter of fact, the crazy. That's the only reason that we even went there. Girl, she's a good girl. She's a good person. Whatever, my bad. I don't mean to call out her name. But yeah, her. She was the best. We never had no real relationship. We had no ties. But I felt connected to her in a way. It was because of the sex. She was really good in bed. I'm not going to give her only that. She was a good person outside of that as well. Mm-hmm. But yeah. You said I didn't have to say that. We're not going to say names, right?
No, I said, what's her name?
We're not going to do the names. The name. If I would have played all my cards right, and this is me, I'm not trying to f tonight, but the question is if she will f tonight if I wanted to. If I played every card right that I could possibly say or do in the book, is there a possibility that I can f you tonight if I wanted to?
No.
Okay. Was you straight up with the answer? Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's a challenge to me, because you know what I mean. But we're gonna go to the next question.
Okay, I got a good one. No, I got a good one.
No, fuck that. Don't ask no good one.
I got a good one.
No, I don't know. Go ahead.
What color underwear do you have on right now?
I ain't even got no. Answer your question.
Let me see. Show them.
I'm sure you ain't got no drawers on. That's cool too, though.
Okay.
Or drawers. I got plenty of drawers, but that ain't that. Yeah, what color drawers?
That was so, like, I was not expecting that at all, y'all.
I ain't got no drawers on.
Ask the other question.
I'm just saying, what the fuck I need some drawers for? I was handling business, fool. I never got to stop. I never left the house this morning. If you could trade places with anyone for one day, who would it be? You can trade places with a person for one day.
I'm trying to figure out who would I want to live like. Like, who would I want to live like? Probably Beyonce. I just want to see, like, what do she go through in a day to day. Because I know she got so many, like, I know she work all day. She probably work all day. Like, she probably do shit from the time she wake up. Probably 5 in the morning.
You got so much money, you still gotta strive and work like dead, dumb. Like, what's the point of having so much money if you still gotta wake up and work and I mean, I understand that's what you're saying. Like, well, my eyes, I would have picked Jay-Z too. Jay-Z is somebody that I would want to see. Like, that's why I said the president is one, because Jay-Z is compared to the president to me in my eyes. But he is the president in my aspects, like my world I live in. But yeah, I would want to see how we live, only because I would want to. I think Jay-Z is definitely a very busy person too, and he's working all day. And that you say that, if I try to put myself in his shoes,
like phone off the hook, like
off the hook, yeah, it'll be crazy.
Because I know that's where I want to be. Like, I know, like, when I do get a lot of money, it's not going to stop there. Like, I just know, like, I can see myself now, like, being, like, really busy, answering phone calls, you know, being on meetings, going to meetings, and, like, still being an influencer. And if I do have kids, like, still taking care of my kids.
Let me ask you this. So even though that we strive to be successful and to be great like Jay-Z and Beyonce, like, that's every young man's dream and every young woman's dream, do we strive to be stressed out and not really have time and not have a personal life?
No, I feel like you gotta have balance. Like, it's definitely like you as you get older, and as you get older, as your money starts to grow, as you evolve, like, I feel like it's different stages of, like, different levels of, like, balance. Like, right now, like, right now, my balance may not be what it is going to be in, like, the next 5 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the higher you go, the more balanced you'll be. Like, if you strive to be balanced.
Exactly. It's like that, exactly, basically what she said. The way that the universe works in my eyes, I'm going to give y'all a little insight. This is something else you might be able to use.
It just turned to a whole, like, conversation. We ain't even doing truth.
That's cool too, though, because you can use this for something else one day. But I look at life when it comes to, like, building and being great like Jay-Z. Honestly, I think that I'm going to be bigger than Jay-Z. And I don't think that he will be upset about that. Any entrepreneur, any real person that I feel like he is, like Nipsey Hussle and shit like that, will never look at anybody and not encourage them to be better than them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always will. I'm a real person, and I encourage people. I would love for people to be able to grow and be bigger than me and be able to give me a ladder. Because that'll be a ladder that can be given to me. So, yeah, pull me up if you can, if I fuck with you on a deeper level. But the point that I'm trying to make is, like, just staying focused and understanding and being humble to the point where you know that at the end of the day, that those goals and those dreams can be conquered. And, like, I dream about shit and I fantasize about shit that I can't even imagine. Like, now I can imagine, but I know that the shit that I can't imagine is what my results is gonna be. So it's kind of so crazy. Like, I know I'm gonna be in a position that I can imagine Jay-Z's level. I can see it. I can imagine who he is.
And that's like manifestation.
But I know that I'm gonna get. And I know that one day I'm gonna look down and be like, damn, I couldn't even imagine that. That was gonna happen for me. So that's why I look at it like that. I look up to Jay-Z. I look up to Nipsey Hussle. It's only a few people I look up to. And I just want to say that I'm going to strive to be better than those people. Not in a way that I'm challenging you.
Don't say be better. Just say, like, being in that, like, energy. Because their energy was, like, high as fuck. Like, they... You know,
high level, I wouldn't, like you said, better is probably a bad word that I'm using, but what I'm trying to say is,
because when you,
I feel like
with being on, like, camera, like, you gotta really, like, choose your words wisely. Like, you can't say certain shit. That's why I said that, because they'll probably take that. I look up to them people, though. Long story short, at the end of the day, I love them, and they're my idols. I look up to them. They're the one that paved the way for me. So it's not like I'm saying better in a bad way. It's that I'm trying to learn from them and try to carry that path and carry that legacy and carry that journey that they want to imagine and things that they couldn't conquer. I want to be able to be that nigga that come behind you and conquer those things. Like Nipsey Hussle had so many goals that he couldn't conquer, that he wasn't able to for the simple fact his time was cut short. Nigga, that's what I mean by being better. I'm going to be as good as you, and I'm going to be able to pursue your goals and pursue your legacy in a better way. It's not better in a bad way. It's better in the best way. Is what I'm trying to express. I love these folks. That they would look at me, they wouldn't have a problem with me saying that. If I ever said that to Nip and I ever said that to Jay-Z right now,
they be looking at, oh, this nigga, woo, do you feel like you'd be better than me? That's a powerful young motherfucker that be able to say that. You know what I'm saying? So they wouldn't look down and like, what you talking about now?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me see. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't look at that. They would look at me the wrong way if I told them that personally. Exactly. If they knew who I was and what I'm striving for, they'll understand me to the point where like, that's okay for you to say that.
Yeah, because it is.
We
like,
need
it is
people
okay.
like that. You feel what I'm saying? We need more people like that.
Like
we're
that.
not here
and you're
trying
not
to be like
saying
nobody.
And you're not saying it in an arrogant way. And people that understand that would know that. But I'm just saying, as far as like I'm not saying that y'all probably wouldn't know. I'm just saying like a lot of people from the internet do take things and like
use it. And I'm prepared for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be. We are definitely gonna be big, and we talked about this before. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be very cautious what I say, and at the same time, I'll always be myself. But at the same time, I know that my life is gonna change. You know what I'm saying? There's things that we gonna not be able to say, and what we got to carry ourselves is gonna be totally different. But at the same time, I feel like those is jewels. I want people to know that strive to be the best and bigger than the best. Like whoever you look up to, want to be better. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to paint no picture of mine. I'm trying to paint a picture that everybody can see and go off of and visualize of and use it. You know what I'm saying? To advantage.
Another person, okay, back to the question. So another person that I would like try to switch lives with is Lauren London. Only because I'm not saying like it's weird that I have this like thought in my mind, but I like the fact that Nipsey died. And like how she's like still grieving to this day. Like I know she's going through it, but I know she's getting better. I always wanted to like feel that and like know what it's like to like be in that situation. Not saying that I want that for my life, but I just wanted to be in that situation just to know like what it is. Cause I
like that. I like what you're saying. I'm gonna tell you what the audience is probably gonna say, because I'm an audience to that as well. But I know what you're saying. It's a good understanding, because that'll make you powerful. That'll make you more strong and be able to know what she's been through. That's a strong woman. Yeah. To be able to be brought through that and to be able to stand the day and still have it going. That's a strong woman. So yeah, I understand what you understand. But they were gonna question like, it's not like Lauren London been put through some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was like not only the death of Nipsey, but the people that came behind it and all the influence and all the people that cared about Nipsey. So she gotta have a heart for everybody that lost their heart for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the niggas that's really hurting for him. So that's a real powerful or strong thing to say, because that woman is a really a strong person that go through what she went through, and to be able to look at this shit and still stand and smile and take pictures when she want to. But that is an influence, because she had to take that pain from everybody that took that pain. And Nipsey gave pain to people that never even met him, never even knew him. Cause I cried, bro. I cried. I didn't know. I had just started like listening to him, like not even like long before he passed away. And I'm just like, and I was thinking like while I was crying, I'm like, why did they just have so much impact on me? And I had just met him. Like I remember before he passed away, I had watched all his interviews, because he was just giving like so much knowledge and wisdom. Like every time he speak, like he was just such a like, he was the person that I wanted to be. Like I want to be. It's the power that he gave when he passed, and the shit, the inspiration he had on people. Look, this is bigger. This is what people need to understand about life. Life is this dude built up an energy source bigger than anything I can imagine. I'm big into energy. I'm big into control, manifestation, and all that type of shit. So the energy source that he was able to build, to where he was able to touch so many people that he didn't know and they didn't meet him or nothing. All that. It's just so huge, and that's why I strive to be big like him and try to be big as that I want. I love everything about him, fool, to the point where I want to fulfill the things that he was trying to conquer. And even when the simple saying of all money in means to pay yourself, and to pay yourself and my ideas, the way I looked at it is just open up a bunch of stuff that I'm involved in. Businesses, LLCs, it only costs a couple $100 to open. You can open up LLCs with security business, catering businesses.
Like you gotta teach
it's
me
simple.
more about that. I know it's simple, but
and these is what they giving free money for. These loans, these PPPs, and this shit is for people that's already been established for 2-3 years, that have businesses and shit like that. Imagine if I was on some real shit a couple years ago when this shit started coming to PPPs, I'd be a fucking millionaire off of free money. It's so easy, bro. Like, and I'm not even gonna talk about on no scamming shit. I'm talking about legit.
Okay.
This is a real blueprint of really how to make
teach me how
billions.
to do that. You gonna teach me how to do that.
Yeah, and then you teach me.
We gonna do it together, but we gonna get it.
Yeah,
That's what we
I'm
gonna
about to take my shot.
Cause
I'm gonna be tipsy.
I be thinking about this all day, like every day, like when especially with this YouTube shit, like I just feel like that is gonna open up so many doors for me to just do so much shit. That's why I go so hard with it. But we gonna talk about that on another.
Another time.
You trying to make self-made, like
it's gonna be that.
It's gonna be.
Everybody's gonna be self-made. That's why I never made it about myself. I made it about self-made. Anybody can be self-made.
Anybody can be.
You know what I'm saying? You can put your name on self-made.
I'm gonna get that tattoo.
Self-made this, self-made this. Anybody, self-made doggy wood this. That's why I never centered me out to where I'm the star of this shit. Right. And it's like self-made is a team, fool. We all self-made team. I
like the idea of you saying like with the security, like with their uniform, especially like going to Magic City and putting it on there. Like security. That is this genius.
That is so it's genius, bro.
But it's like why not? Like if you had a brand, especially with self-made, like the logo, it stands out, the name stands out already.
The marathon continues. Did I tell you that?
Yeah. I can see it being. I can see. I'm more of a visual person, and I can like see.
I be humble. I be trying to be humble. So
I be trying, but it's like sometimes you just gotta be like, let me.
Exactly, express this shit. Like you got me to turn up on camera, get ready to turn up. I'm like shit. This shit is bigger though. These is jewels, bro. Like when I get, that's what I told you. Like you, the power of the word. Bro. That's the only reason I wanted this shit. Because I wanted to be able to say, I want to help people, bro. I can give them some knowledge, bro, that can change their fucking life.
That's why I started YouTube. Like, I started YouTube just to do that. Like, I know I be doing, like, pranks and stuff. Not pranks, but, like, you know, challenge videos and vlogs and showing y'all my day-to-day life. But, like, once, like, I can see, like, 10 years down the line. I can see 20 years down the line. Like, this YouTube shit is just gonna be a gateway for me to just really like show y'all, like I want to teach y'all or show them about like just like the things that I believe, my spirituality, like how to like actually like manifest, because people be telling you to manifest. It's so simple, like manifestation.
First of all, I actually look up to you in a way when it comes to inspiration that you have no bullshit. No bullshit. Like the inspiration, I looked at those little comments and I looked at the videos and looked at your views. Like you really have an inspiration, you have an impact that's bigger than mine in my aspect. I mean, I got my little shit going on, but it's not as big as I feel yours is, and I respect you for that because I don't even know how the fuck you did it that quick. Because remember when you first told me you had to make a YouTube and you gained that shit so quiet. Like you can get 300, 400 comments on YouTube, legit comments, people really in tune to what the fuck you saying, and they commenting because of reason. Ain't none of them like commenting on bullshit. I looked through that shit one time, looked through a couple times, just check it out. But that is big, bro. Big. Like for you to be able to have that influence, and these people are wanting to know what the fuck you got going on. They care about your life. Oh, you such this, you still move this, because they know more about you than I damn near do. When I was looking at the comments, I'm like, what the fuck am I missing? Like these people know you, like they saying, "Well, I can't." She's such an inspiration, and I'm like, "Damn, stop!" I want to look at the videos too. Like, what are you saying to these people? You know what I'm saying?
And I just be, bro. It's the growth. Like like when I first started, I remember like you said, the power of the word is strong. Like I believe that 100%. Like when I say I'm gonna do something,
you gonna do it?
I'm gonna get it done. I'm not gonna like I'm to the point like now, like I'm not trying to be lazy. Like I've been in this mode where like I'm such a good person and I'm just ready to receive. Like fuck it. Like I'm patient still, because you gotta have that balance. But I'm ready to receive.
This is what I want you to do. You have that balance, but I want you to also be, you already doing it anyway. But just be open.
I'm open.
You are open. I don't want you to hold back though. Like, I want you to really just go full fledged, bro. People like.
But I be feeling like that's what I strive to be. But the way I am and the way I co-create with universe, I gotta have balance, because if I don't have balance, it's gonna throw me off. Because I'm like, I know it got something to do like with my zodiac sign and like my beliefs. But the shit, like, I gotta have balance. I gotta be right here in between. I gotta see both worlds. Like, I gotta see both. Like, I gotta see this. You see what I'm saying? You feel it? So it's like, I can say that I want something. Like, I can say that I want something. No, I don't even say that I want. I just be like, this shit gonna happen. Like, and I be wanting to, like, that's why I like Sel. Like, I like being around Sel because, like, he on the same energy as I am. Like, he say things, like, he be confident. Like, people do not understand, or they get intimidated by people with confidence. Cause like he be saying like, I'm gonna do this and this is how it's gonna be. It's gonna be big. People get intimidated by that. Yeah, they do. They get like I don't understand. Like that should motivate you to.
I heard you say that it's so hard to tell people your goals and your dreams. Like it's hard for me to be happy. That's why I'm always open to tell her how good my day is because I know that she actually enjoys. Like she helped motivate me to make my day better. Yeah. Like it's times I text her and I be like, bro, I'm in a great mood, but I can't tell everybody I'm in a great mood because they not probably in a great mood. You know what I'm saying? But she always like, damn, that's what's up.
It's good to hear that.
She be happy, so like I always don't have no problem with telling her how I feel when it's a good feeling. Yeah. Because I be having like dreams and shit goes, but it's balanced to who you tell your shit to. Like at the end of the day, like I'm not gonna hold you or tell you not to tell anybody and everybody about what you got going on. It's a good thing, but you got to be able to uphold the energy that's gonna be given back to you. Right. Like if you can uphold negative niggas that you tell your good shit to, because that's supposed to be fuel to your tank too. Like it seems you could tell motherfuckers that make them hate on you and make them move certain ways and say certain shit. Telling them. But you got to use that as gas too. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like you got to use that as gas too. The haters is also fuel. Don't ever look at it down, man. So you got the people that love you and that's motivating you, filling you up. You tell the haters the shit when they mad, that fill you up. So now you like, nigga, I'm ready. What? Man, I'm about to do all this shit. And then at the same time, I'm gonna get this point across and then we can stop. You can go. But the same time that you telling people these goals and the things that you believe in only makes you more determined to accomplish them. Yeah. It motivates you in a way to where you told your biggest hater about something you want to accomplish. You told your nigga that you love, your female, your friend, your daughter, the biggest goal that you have, and you told her that you was going to accomplish it. So now that you said that to them, it's something that's going to always be sticking in your head that you have to accomplish. No, when it actually happened. Before it happens, though, it's going to make you want to make it happen. That's the point that I'm trying to get to, is that it's going to make you want to accomplish it, because I told my daughter that yours Christmas is you got the best Christmas. I'm gonna get you this. I'm gonna do all this. God got you. Woo, this, the energy, everything gonna work in our way. So, now the fact that you feel like you told them that. Yeah, it's gonna make you work towards that. But you gotta do the work. So it's good to tell them, your daughters, and the haters that shit too, because you're gonna want to do it just as much for the hater as nigga too. Right. If don't think you can do it, you're gonna want to prove that shit to them just as much. So it's okay who you tell your goals to, but be prepared for this shit, because you know what I'm saying. That's what's gonna make you do shit. That's why I'm so open to my lifestyle, my goals, and my exposure. That's why that's why I started this. This is why I have this. This is why I manifest this type of platform, because when I give y'all my wisdom and my gems and like the things that I've learned, and because I know a lot. I may not act like it sometimes or seem like it, but I know hell of a lot. Like I try to think more of like a millionaire, billionaire with so much wisdom. But she do definitely though. I ain't gonna lie. I talked to her. I've been around her besides the camera. The camera just happened to come up, but she is definitely a wise person, and that's why we have the connection we have. I like that. I like that. I love our connection, because I can actually talk to you and be around you and want to talk. Because like sometimes, like when I be around people, it's not me talking. It's always the other person talking, because it's like, I can't even tell you. I'm listening to what you're saying, but I can't even tell you what I want to tell you, because I'm going off of what you telling me. You're not on the same page as me. Sometimes I be trying to, but just never go there. But like I was saying, I started YouTube. Y'all ask me all the time how I started YouTube and why, but I just feel like I have another knowledge, and I'm wanting to grow this big, huge, gigantic platform where I have this audience of people who support me and who's loyal to me and respects me, and I'm gonna always give y'all that energy back out. And once I knew like once I have an audience, anything that I want to do is over with. Yeah. Because I know my worth. I know how good I am. I know how good I can be. So
I pushed myself to get to this point, and that's why I'm starting YouTube. But y'all gonna see more, like, even with my spirituality, like, I feel like that's the start, because it's more than just like knowing you're on a spiritual journey and seeing angel numbers and stuff like that. But it's more to that, and I want to get more into that. But I'm still like going.
You've been seeing the numbers too.
I see a lot. I see hella numbers. Oh my
gosh, the numbers been going crazy.
Numbers are going crazy every day.
Numbers is going crazy.
That's like it's like normal. But I want to say, like, you know, you see the numbers. A lot of people be asking me, like, okay, you see the numbers, then what? Like, you can't just see the numbers to be like, oh shit, I'm being, you know, this is what it is. Like, okay, damn, my camera finna die. Fuck. So we just gonna end the video here.
Even with the numbers though, the hammer dying.